Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So, our baritone ukulele is completed and assembled. Awesome! Alright, so this thing is made out of birch plywood top and bottom, walnut all the way around the perimeter, solid walnut. The fretboard is also walnut. Neck is made out of cherry with a slice of walnut going down the back spine and a walnut heel. The saddle and the nut are both made out of ebony. That was a lot of fun, and when they say ebony is hard on your tooling, they're not kidding. I ripped two slices off of a little square ebony block I had to make the pieces for the saddle and the nut, and it pretty much destroyed my blade. It's kind of like really super dull now. That was a brand new blade. Kiss that goodbye. Anyways, we've got some Hubba Bally, I believe this is called, for the bridge. And I actually, believe it or not, I cut that whole bridge out on my 10-inch table saw. And it's glued and screwed to the body. The neck has one screw here, little brass one, and one screw in the back holding the neck on. That's it. There's no glue. Just in case I want to build a new neck. My headstock is wider than it should be, so I have Fender Stratocaster, aka Telecaster, string trees that are going in a pattern to pull the strings on a down angle and straighter, so that tuning stability should be better. This one down here on my bottom string, turns out I didn't actually need that one. I do have a little bit of tweaking to do on the nut though, I found, because I got some buzzing going on the string. You can hear that? That's the nut that does that. So I got to figure out where on the nut it's doing that and resolve it. Little one there. That one's fine. So I got two strings I got to fix up. Now I tried to do the standard baritone tuning, and then I checked my notes on the fretboard. Now originally my fretboard was a lot longer. It was actually the length of a full-length 24 fret guitar, and so I had to cut things down into more perspective. Otherwise I'd have a neck out to here. But I did the fret alignment based on the guitar, the full-size guitar. I believe it was the chord, either the chord or the SG I used. One of the two, anyways. So that's where my fret spacing came in. I did all of this just because I didn't want to go on the internet and research, okay, what's the fret spacing, what's this, what's that. But the only thing I did check out that I found out was that normally a baritone uke is 19 frets. This one's 15, okay. And 15 or more is usually, I believe, a tenor uke. The headstock width I messed up on. Next time I'll have to make things narrower. But as far as the rest of it goes, we're pretty much on to length. But the tuning, I found out I have to use standard guitar tuning. So E, A, D, and G. Which kind of works out for doing power chords if you want to, do that sort of thing. Power chords never sound good on a nylon string guitar, trust me. Anyways, but I can do my blues stuff, which is kind of fun. This string here on this third fret actually has a small little high spot I got to take care of. It actually goes out of tune pretty quick too, because the strings are still stretching, and I'm actually using a little bit more tension too because of the standard tuning. But see, my E's running a bit flat. It's going to take a bit for this thing to pull up on the neck. The neck is dead flat, like it doesn't get any flatter than dead flat. And there's no truss rod in this thing at all, because, you know, nylon string guitar, you don't need a truss rod, right? Anyway, so it's a lot of fun. I'm going to have to figure out some, chords that I can do that are guitar based, and that blues stuff is too easy, like really that annoying ping stuff that's going on and the little high spot. Should be perfect. I thought I'd show you guys that it's all together, it's assembled. I've got a Baritone finish on this thing, so it really makes the wood grain pop nice, especially the birch top and bottom. Even the cherry pop's really nice. And the right light, man, this thing just, wow. You know, it's kind of really nice, so I like it. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I still got to put some strap locks on this thing and a strap. I have not gotten the electronics into this. That will be up and coming eventually when I can get some money to actually order the electronics. Because I've also decided to go with a slight change of my idea for the electronics. As far as the one comment I got on my channel, some guy said, you know, like, you can't resonate with that. And it's like, really? Seems to do pretty good here. And volume level's not bad either. I wasn't expecting a lot of volume out of one of these things anyhow. But, you know, it's kind of like a sort of a flying V kind of deal. You know, it's longer down on the tail here, which is good because I'm a lefty, so, you know, I kind of wanted that, you know. And I just kind of like, you know, drew this thing and stuff out freehand with the rulers and stuff and cut it and shaped it and, you know, thought, okay, this looks good, that looks good, and you know, I'm also using thick enough wood. I don't need any kind of bracing whatsoever. Where the neck screws into, the block is actually right up. The end of the block is about, I would say, yeah, it's actually right about where this fret is right here. That's where the end of the block is up the front. You know, so that's a good amount. And one screw to pin the fretboard down. Which actually sat really flat as it was, but I didn't want just one screw hanging onto this thing. I wanted two, because I didn't want any kind of this motion going on. So you kind of do need, you know, a screw up top. Usually there's two screws on a uke that I've seen, like one on either side, but I just thought, well, let's just put one in. And you know, with the screw that I used, if I wanted to put markers in, I got a whack load of these small brass screws. I could actually, because of the really thick neck I have, because it is a really meaty neck, by the way, I could actually use those as markers and countersink them in, which would be kind of neat too. Maybe a future mod that I might do. But everything turned out good, so let me know what you guys think. But it is standard tuning, so I don't think we can actually class this anymore as a baritone uke. I don't know what we could class it as. But I gotta tell you, the next time I decide to build one of these things, I'm definitely going to download some plans. You know, just because I want to get the better fret spacing the way it should be and all the other stuff. But I thought this time I'm just going to do it my way and see how it works out. And in the end, it did actually work out pretty cool because it just is. I mean, this is fun. Not bad. Let me know what you think. Catch you later, guys. Ciao.